So as you've seen, there were mistakes made on my part, my fault. That's only, you know, I can't blame anybody else but myself. That was my own doing. But they say you learn from your mistakes. So I should be a freaking astronaut by now. I should know everything. It looks a little off in some places because there's a bunch of dust and dirt that I had underneath the plastics and stuff. So it looks, you know. But if you look right where the tape was at, from here to there, yeah, it's really good. Now from here to here, I actually painted that. Yeah, I'm ecstatic with how that turned out. The wing I'm going to wait to put on since we have two-sided tape, and I don't want to just go and throw that on here yet. Guys, I mean, I'm getting really comfortable with the paint now. You know how I had lots of problems with runs in the beginning and stuff. I was painting too fast, okay? I wasn't leaving enough time between coats. I leave at least a half an hour now in between coats with this paint, and it turns out I've never had a problem since. Now, these drops that I got on the door, there's like a bunch of like little drops of clear on here and stuff. It might not show up on camera too good, but there's a couple bigger ones here, a bunch of smaller ones, and then up here where I added some because the tape went across it, and I double whammied it with the clear spray. When I came down here to paint it, it splashed in the cup, and of course it splashed across the door, and that's why I have little clear like bubbles everywhere, like bumps. They can be cut and buffed down. I'm not good at it. I'm going to attempt, especially on these bigger ones, and in the area where the tape was, I'm going to try it there. I have these like 2,000 and 2,500 sanding blocks, these little blocks. I'm going to put some tape around it and sand it down. That way I'm not sanding the area around it, just the bubbles, until I get it down like through the tape some, and then we'll level it out and try to buff it, especially the bigger ones. The smaller ones we might not get into, but I mean, the paint job, it turned out really, really good. But I have minimal time today if I want to try to get it inspected today. If I don't get it inspected today, it's going to get inspected tomorrow. But I would like to try to get it today because that'd be nice. Oh, I got a new shifter. Just pull my redneck door handle here. Hold on. Oh. A Tomei. Now, when you get those shifters, they have a little Tomei emblem that sticks on top of them. Don't stick it on the shifter before you put it in the car. Ask me how I know. So I put the Tomei emblem in the top of the shifter. Then I screwed it in, and then I realized why they came separate. Tomei's wrote upside down. It faces, like if you were at the dash looking back at it, you can read it. So it also comes with stickers for your shift pattern. I put that on the right direction over top of the Tomei. So there you go. And it's way, way shorter than the stock shifter. The stock shifter, yeah, you see what I'm saying. I guess it isn't way shorter, but it's shorter. But I have the door open, so let's go ahead and put this together. It's real easy. The trim, the window trim here, one bolt in it. Clip it in down there while we have the mirror off. Clip it in. One screw in through right there. And then there's 3 bolts in the door with little panels. There's one here and 2 down there. I got to pop it out though so I can get the mirror trim on. And that's it. It's pretty simple.
Says he'll make me a star if I just play the game. That man doesn't know that I am bulletproof. Keep on.
Now, if you drop one of your door screws like I did, come over here. You're gonna have to have the door panel off anyways to put the mirror on. pull this little flap here and stick a magnet down in through it, and you should be able to get your bolt back. I'm going to cover this back up now. It's just a tacky cover. All right.
I'm not doing this to try to make a name. I just like the way it feels on me, the way it looks on me. Still got the fire when you try to be a flood, 'cause I like the way it feels on me. That little rush, rush, rush of blood. I hear your secrets, I know your plans. Ain't no way out without your blood on my hands. I taught the demons how to scream your name. They always say the best for the businessman. I'm not doing this to try to make a name. I just like the way it feels on me, the way it looks on me. Still got the fire when you try to be a flood, 'cause I like the way it feels on me. That little rush, rush, rush of blood. That rush of blood, I'll use it for good. That rush of blood, I'll use it for good. Throwing hundreds in the holy water, just a backseat driver flying on the cover. Different faces, but they're always the same. Say they'll make you a star if you'll just sign your name. But that man doesn't know that we are bulletproof. Keep one foot on the sky and a foot on the roof.
Looking snazzy. Ah, it's looking good, boys. Now, we still have to do the wing and get the Nissan emblem on, and I need to do the third brake light. I think that's what I'm going to do now. I did get the weather tape, this weather taping that goes around this. So, I'm going to clean this off, and we're going to put that on here. So I got like 3 windings of this weather seal on Amazon. I think it was like $7 or $8. As you can see, we got her on there. So now, I just got to peel the backing off and hopefully clip it in there. Hopefully.
I'm not doing this to try to make a name. I just like the way it feels on me, the way it looks on me. Still got the fire when you try to be a flood, 'cause I like the way it feels on me. That little rush, rush, rush of blood.
Last, but certainly not least, I gotta get that Nissan emblem on there. And then, well, no, I'm not done yet. I got screws across the front of the bumper there, but I will get those because I don't need that flap coming down while I'm driving. So I definitely will get those before I leave here to get this thing inspected. I have maybe half an hour to get this going, so I just need to make this quick. I'm going to throw the emblem on, get the bolts in, and then we're going to hit the road. Okay guys, I'm pretty sure we're ready. I had the paperwork ready this morning, so I didn't forget that. To get an enhanced inspection, you have to have receipts for all the parts you put on, plus the salvage certificate, plus the purchase price, which would be the Copart receipt. And they factor all that together, and you pay taxes on everything again. But I'm on the go, so I'm gonna take this camera. I can't really get much footage or anything. We'll have to do some more footage later, but I need to get moving. Now I'm banking on this thing being good. I don't have time to test it. Why do I do this stuff? see any reason not to try the sport shift mode. So it automatically rev matches when you downshift. So listen, I'm in 6th right now. Let's go to 4th. Let's go 3rd. Ooh, losing traction. I'm highly surprised this thing drives dead straight. Like with the shock and the control arm and stuff, I thought for sure the alignment would be off. No, look, straight, straight. Like I am. Now I do highly recommend getting an alignment. If you have a car like that, you had suspension damage, it's a smart idea to get an alignment. If not, and your alignment is just a tad off, you're gonna wear your tires bad on one side or another, and you're just not going to get the life out of your tires that you should. So definitely get an alignment. You know, everybody was right. Like, if you get a Z, you have to get a manual. I don't care. I mean, if you can't drive a manual, then yes, an automatic will do. But if you can't drive manual, just get a manual. This thing's, with my music playing, just driving it, hitting the gears and stuff, the sound, everything is like what I wanted. I had goosebumps, like my hair stood up, because it was like, this is exactly what I wanted. I already called the enhanced inspection station. It's on the other end of Mexico, so we'll be there in a minute. And just like that, she is legal. $769 is what I got pinched. That's taxes and everything for the transfer. Well, unfortunately, my tire light came back on, and I don't think I have low tire. I didn't look. I better go look. No. So that means that my programming didn't work right, or I did something wrong when I programmed these sensors. So we'll have to do that again sometime. But wait, we ain't done yet. I fit the front lip that I got. It looks good, but it is seriously like barely 2 inches off the ground sitting in my driveway. I just set it on there. So I took it back off. My new front lip came, and I think this is going to be the perfect answer for that. It looks good. This is the cheapest one I could get. It already came in gloss black. It's 3-piece, and I put it together. So we're going to throw this on the car. But look at this. For like $100, seriously. I already put the bolts underneath, so it's bolted together. I mean, it's hollow underneath, but it's molded to fit the bumper right, and it's not fiberglass, so I don't have to do 100 hours of body work to make it look good. It's just there, and it's not like extremely aggressive. So I'm excited. Let's throw this on. It came with the screws and everything. I'm assembling it on the kitchen counter. Thank God my wife's not here. Also, kudos to me for filling in those holes on the bumper from me drilling it for the other wing or for the other spoiler and stuff, because this would not have covered it up. This doesn't come up over the bumper that far. So I'm glad I did that now, so there won't be any holes exposed. So yeah, let's do this. Also, something else I got to do today. I forgot. My wheels came back from powder coat. This is my wife's old wheels. I got to get the winter treads on those. Alright, I do like that. Now, I just put it on with two-sided tape for now. It came with a bunch of mounting screws. I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes and then put them in. I'm not going to have a problem with that scraping anywhere. That did not lower the bumper at all, just kind of extended it. The black looks really good. Everything, really happy with that. So let's get this finished up and get it outside, hit the road. So much excitement that I forgot to aim the camera up so you can watch me mount. So you can watch me stick it on there. Alright. You can watch me drill the hole.
One more wine, one more whiskey, and we just kept the car in park and dim the headlights so we see the stars. Let them tell us where we should start. And I'm scared as hell because there's no way to know how this goes, but I can't help but say promise to give you my all. But it might break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. I won't let you down. But it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me down. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me down. It might break me. The sight of you, it makes me dizzy. And when you're gone, I miss your face. Tonight I'll meet you in our favorite place. And just can't let this wait one more day. But I'm scared as hell, and there's just no way to know how this goes. And I can't help but say, trusting why you are so beautiful. But it might break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. I won't let you down. But it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. It might break me. It might break me. It might break me down. But it might break me. But it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. It might break me.
Now this is the part where I take it out and get driving footage and stuff, except for as soon as I pulled it out of the garage, it started raining. I can't get drone footage, I can't record in the rain. So I'm gonna have to put this off a little bit, but we'll get to it. there you go, boys. This thing is a blast. Oh, shut your headlights off. The limited slip diff works perfect. So I wanted to give you guys a glimpse of the underside of this thing because it's pretty nice, and totally forgot. So you'll just have to see it some other time. So what do you guys think of the Z? Do you like it? Do you want to see more on it? Do you think I should start doing some upgrades? It's freaking nice. I'm so glad that front lip came painted already. And it matches. How much better can you get? I also wanted to note, if you guys didn't notice, I did this whole rebuild without using the lift. Now, the front lip, you could still do that without a lift, but the majority, all the work I did to get that thing legal, I did it without a lift. So you too, at home, could have rebuilt a car like that. You could have did it without a lift, just a couple jack stands, whatever. Just goes to show you. So yeah, this is the end, but is it really the end? I've said it many times before, but honestly, I would love to just keep a hold of this thing for a long time. Low miles, I'm going to have fun with this thing. I'm going to keep it until, maybe if I get something better. I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's time to switch over to C10 and budget build content. I need to get back into those things. Some cheap ones that you guys like. The easy stuff that's never that easy. But this was fun. That was fun. It was a fun build. I like that one. I enjoyed it. Besides messing up the paint on the door, which you can't see unless you're right up against it. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. Probably one of the best paint jobs I've done. So if you like this video, smash that like button, consider subscribing. Hit that dislike button if your mom's nickname for me is DK. That's Drift King, you pervs. And we'll see you on the next episode of
Unwrecked.
got a full tum-tum? Yeah. Oh, look at you, do acrobats. Where are you going? Huh? Okay, well, bye. Did I just find you on the counter? Yeah. Where are you going? Come here. I want to talk to you. You're not supposed to be on the counter. You don't care. Do you want to say bye-bye? No? Alrighty then.